welcome. Always looks so hazy. Okay, I think I'm live, so welcome. My name's Tracy Bish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and yeah, welcome. I'm really happy that you're here. I've got a couple watching, so that's nice. If you're new here, let me know that you're new, or you know, if you're just watching now, let me know that as well. Hi Sharon, how are you? I have a ton to show you. Well, I think there's a ton to show you this week, but super exciting because look what arrived this morning. My new catalogues. So I think I'm going to be busy tomorrow putting all my stickers on and printing out all my little details that I send out to my customers. So if you are not working with another demonstrator and you would like to have a look at the new catalogue, get in touch with me. I'll happily send you one out. But if you are working and ordering through another demonstrator, please ask them for one of the catalogues. But yeah, super exciting to be doing that tomorrow. Hi Sue, how are you? Hi Wendy. How's everyone? Are you up to doing anything exciting? We're so close to the weekend. I'm really excited for the weekend. Good morning, Ali. And it's lovely that you're here. Hi Marion. Yeah, so welcome everyone. It's nice to have you all here. How cold is it? Like if you guys are living in Victoria, how cold is it today? Oh my goodness, like we had -1 the other day. This morning was so cold. It wasn't frosty, we didn't have any fog or anything like that, but it is like coming off ice. Snow somewhere. It is definitely snowing somewhere. It's so bad. And that's why I didn't even change from my work outfit. I just, yeah, I don't want to declothe and then put new clothes on because it's just too cold for that. Hi Jeanette, how are you? Marion says, very cold today. Lots of crafting finished. Well, you know what? I think that's always a good time. If it's cold, you can get some crafting done. Absolutely. I certainly wouldn't be outside in it today. Yeah, welcome everyone. So nice to have you all here. Sharon says it's cold and overcast in Melbourne with some rain now. Now, we're supposed to have rain today as well. We did have a couple of showers earlier this morning. Actually, it's probably more sprinkles earlier today. But I think it's going to rain all night, which is nice. I think my garden really needs it. So, and I don't mind the rain. It's good for our tanks when you're on tank water. Hi Priscilla, you're working on your Christmas cards. Casing from the catalogue, fantastic idea. I will be honest with you, I love casing from the catalogue and I've kept all my previous catalogues, and I quite often I'll actually go to old catalogues, flip through them and find, you know, colour schemes or, you know, sketch designs, you know, all those sorts of things for inspiration. I think the catalogues are the best place for inspiration. So good on you for getting your Christmas stuff done early. I've sort of started, but you know, we'll get there. Never trust the forecaster. You know what, Marion? They've got 50% chance of getting it right, don't they? Yeah, I don't know. It's always a guess, you know. They've got half the chance of getting it right and half the chance of it not. But I think the rain was supposed to only start from about 5 o'clock onwards. So I think we were lucky to get a little bit of rain earlier. Hi Glenda, how are you? Yeah, so very exciting, very exciting. I love the cooler weather and I love that we're going to get some rain tonight. It'll make it nice sleeping weather, I think. Alrighty, so hopefully everyone's had a really great week. If you've had something exciting happen to you this week, please let us know in the comments. I always like to know what you guys are up to. Nothing super exciting here except my catalogues arrived, so that's always good. That's going to keep me busy tomorrow. Yeah, I've just been trying to work a little bit ahead with my crafting commitments. You know, I've got a few blog hops and things that I'm part of, so that's super exciting. I do have a card class coming up on actually on Saturday, and that's an in-person class in Bendigo. So if you're in the Bendigo region and you're looking to do some card classes, please get in touch with me because I've got one on Saturday. It's super fun. I've still got time to create a kit if you need one. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Actually, I've got the 3 cards here, so I thought I might show you the cards that we're going to be creating on Saturday. Just in case if you are in the area and you're looking to join a craft group or do some card classes, I'll give you a bit of an example of what to expect in the class. So we always make 3 cards, and I'm going to quickly show you the cards. This is the Circle Sayings bundle, as well as that Patchwork Pieces die, which is super cute, isn't it? And this is the Delightfully Eclectic DSP. I think that's what it's called. So I like this one, super cute. I've worked on all birthday cards for the card class this month. Then we have this one here, So Bright and Happy. We're using our blends. We've got some DSP, and this is that Hello Chuck. Is that the stamp set? I think that's what it is. So it's one, these are all annual catalogue goodies that we're using. And then we have the Daisy bundle for our 3rd card in the class. So really cute cards, perfect to get those birthday cards already, and you know, it's nice to have a little bit of a stockpile as well. I think obviously birthday cards are the most important cards to have in your stockpile. We will be working with Christmas cards really soon, so yeah, if you're interested in taking part of my card class in Bendigo, please reach out to me. Like I said, we have a class on Saturday, so you can still join in. There's still time for you to join in. I am closing the class tomorrow afternoon, so tomorrow afternoon 5 o'clock, that lets me get plenty of time to cut kits and have everything ready for you all. But yeah, so all right, oh, thank you everyone. So it's $25 for the 3 cards. That includes afternoon tea and the hire of the room, because we're doing it at a place in Bendigo that charges. Anyway, all right. So Tracy's Sunday challenge this week is theme is gold, and can I say the ladies have done an amazing job because they've come up with so many different ideas with gold. So not only, I always think of gold as in gold, but you know, you've got white gold, you've got rose gold, you know, all those different golds. And so the ladies have come up with some really great cards. So even if you don't join in this week's challenge, please go over to my Facebook page, my business Facebook page, and take a look at what the cards that have been created already. Leave them a comment. You know, it's always nice to share the love. But let me show you the card that I created, and I did do a quick video with it. So lots of white space. This is basic white thick cardstock, and look at that. That is using the gilded leafing that's on page, I think it's 141 in the annual catalogue. It has been around for a couple of years, so I did use it when it first came out. I haven't used it in a little while, and I think this turned out so well. I will say, when I created my sample card, I wasn't sure how we would go with the sentiment, but I've even gold leafed with the sentiment, and it's turned out so well. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. With twine from the Simply Elegant trim, and the embellishments are from the Festive Pearls suite. So very simple, lots of white, lots of gold, and I think that turned out really quite well. Oh, so you think it looked messy? No, it actually wasn't too bad. I think I ended up, because over the weekend when I filmed it, I was filming a lot of heat embossing, and I think I had more heat embossing powder all over my desk than the gold leafing. You just got to be really careful not to plop your cardstock down into the gold leafing, because it does sort of rise up and it can go everywhere. So, but it is a lot of fun, and it turned out so well. So if you've got that at home, get it out and use it, because, you know, you've got to use it. And yeah, come join in the challenge as well. Okay, also this week I created a card. So if you guys follow Dina Rico, she has the Creativity Cave. She does a live each week. I think she's an amazing crafter and she's a lot of fun as well. Her video that she did, I think it was last week, she has a monthly challenge, and this time it was a like a card challenge using DSP. So let me show you the card and it'll make more sense in just a second. So we've used one piece of DSP, fold and cut on the side, and there's also a piece of cardstock for the card base, but then inside has a little pocket for you to create a little pocket card as well. So this is some of the new products that are coming out in the mini catalogue. Let me show you a little bit closer up. This is the Berry Cute Sweet. I think that's what it's called. And I've popped in my good old favourite wonderful snowflakes that have retired, but you know, they're gorgeous. Isn't this gorgeous? Super cute. So I'll have to do maybe a video with this soon as well, because it's a great card. And you know, you can swap out your DSP to a different DSP, change the motive on the front. You know, it's a great little sketch, I think. So that was super cute. I was really happy with that one. Actually, I created that in our team meeting last week. So we were creating a fun fold card. So I actually created that one. So it was super fun. All right, so for this month I have a tutorial bundle that's available for any customer of mine that purchases this month using the host code. I did show it to you last week, so that's this one here, 42 projects in all. And then last week we created this little soap box, super cute. Did you guys go to Kmart and try and catch these soaps? I did get them at Kmart. So hopefully if you really like this idea, you went to Kmart and you grabbed some of these soaps to create these little gift boxes. But you could put other things inside as well. But super cute is using the Countryside Inn suite, which is actually what we're using for the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle tonight as well. So lots of blue, because this was the week before, this was last week's, and then this week I'm doing, again, Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. So it's a bit of a blue month, which is super fun. But I do have this whole bundle tutorial available right now. If you purchase with me, use the host code, you'll get this sent to you free with an email. It's a downloadable PDF, which is awesome. You can also purchase this tutorial bundle on my blog if you would like it. Or if you're part of my team, you'll get this in our Facebook group. So, and I did do that, I think it was today. So I completely forgot to do it last week, but it's now in my Facebook group for my team. Now, if you are purchasing this month and your purchase is over $100 in product, you will also receive the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. This month we're focusing on the suite Countryside Inn. And look at these projects. Super cute. Lots of blues, navies, balmy blue. Love it. Love the colour scheme in that suite. And that's what we're going to be creating actually tonight. So there are 12 tutorials in the bundle. And there's a couple of ways you can get this one as well. So if you purchase $100, you'll get this free. You can purchase it over my blog for an instant download. Or if you're part of my team, you also receive this as a free gift each month. And I am going to endeavour, while I'm doing my catalogue sending out, to remember to put this on the Facebook group as well. So if I forget, just message me, everyone. It's fine, because, you know, I get busy. All right. Worse than feathers. Oh, look, I don't think that those gilded flakes are that bad. Just don't be heavy-handed. I think that's probably half my battle is I'm so heavy-handed with everything that it sort of just floats away. All right, so tonight's card, let me show it to you. It is so simple, which, you know, it's a simple sweet stampers tutorial, so it has to be a simple card. This is the one that we're going to create tonight. Let me show you. So we have the Countryside Corners bundle, which is this one here. There are no stamp sets with sentiments, so I have popped in the Crafting with You bundle. Actually, we're just using the stamp set. This is a really great one and works really well. These little flowers here work really well with this DSP. So Countryside in DSP. And the colours we are using a Balmy Blue Night of Navy. And then I've also got the Night of Navy ribbon from our annual catalogue. That went down the wrong way. Sorry, everyone. Oh, I'm going to pop the camera down and we can get crafting. Now, I will have to go and grab my DSP. I haven't popped that on my desk, but give me a second. I know that's super noisy as well when I'm moving it, so I do apologise for that. So I have my DSP ready to go. I'm going to grab my tutorial. And I haven't cut anything up yet. I thought, because it is such a simple card, what I might do was actually just cut everything up with you and we'll create it that way. So for this DSP, I'm going to use the little fox one, and there's like a bird one. A rabbit one. There's a few different designs, but really, really pretty card paper. So I have that DSP. I've got basic white, thick cardstock, and balmy blue. And I'm going to use the Stamparatus tonight for stamping these little labels. I just find that it's a little bit easier, so I'll show you a little bit of a trick with that one. All right. I have a piece of A4 here. I'm going to actually just create a card base. So I'm going to score in half at 4 1/8 of an inch. And then cut in half at 5 7/8. That gives me my card base. Then for our matting piece, so this piece here is on a matting piece. This is going to measure 4 inches by 5 5/8. So 4 inches by 5 5/8. Right there. So who else has started their Christmas crafting yet? While I have that out, let's grab that DSP. And this one here is 3 inches by 4 inches. So 3 by 4 inches. I will admit I have not started yet, other than that card that I just showed you. But I have started with my Halloween, which is super exciting. Okay, so we have those 3 layers there. I'm also going to need a piece of the thick basic white and the balmy blue, and we're going to die cut these with those little labels from the Countryside Corners. Countryside Corners. And I'm using the 3rd smallest and the 2nd smallest for those 2 layering pieces. So let's bring in our little mini, and we can do a little bit of a quick die cut there. Hopefully it doesn't move the camera too much. So I'm just going to bring my scissors in and cut that down. On the PDF, you do have your correct measurement that you're going to need. I've just grabbed, this is the leftover from that card base. But yeah, all the measurements are part of that tutorial bundle. So next month with the Simply Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, we are working with Lay Shops as our suite, which is fun because I've got a fun card for that one. But I will say I'm so excited working on Halloween right now. So I've got a few projects completed. And if you haven't seen the catalogue, the new mini catalogue yet, I'm going to give you a couple of spoilers while we're chatting, because inside the catalogue we have glow-in-the-dark embellishments, which are little ghosts and bats. There's also glow-in-the-dark paper, which we can use to die cut from or punch from. And yeah, I have been loving that. It's glow-in-the-dark stuff is super fun. Okay, so we are going to be using our Balmy Blue die cut that we've just die cut. I'm going to grab my Stamparatus, and I've got a new sheet here. Also going to need that stamp. So this is actually one stamp. There's not multiple stamps there. It stamps the whole lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it down on my grid paper, like so. I'm going to close the Stamparatus and just pick that stamp up. Now the Stamparatus are no longer available, but there are other tools like this on the market. And if you don't have one, I really do highly recommend you grabbing one, because they're a really great tool, a stamp positioning tool to use with your crafting. Alright, so I just have it anywhere on my acrylic block here. We're going to ink it up with the Balmy Blue ink. And I really only need to focus on that one in the middle, making sure that my paper is up against the sides. So we're just stamping on the grid paper, like so. So we have our image. Now this is also really good because once you've stamped it once, you can actually just pop this piece of paper, whatever you're using, in your stamp case and reuse this. Because once you've popped it down, you can place your stamp over the top and then pick it up with the acrylic block, and it'll be positioned in the exact same spot. Okay, so what we need is these little flowers here are what we want to stamp all the way around. And I'm actually just going to cheat and put a little bit of repositional tape down. This won't do any damage to my cardstock, but it'll make sure that it doesn't move. Because we're stamping all the way around, my magnet's going to be, oh, it probably would fit, but I don't want to have anything that might impede on the stamping. So I'm going to line it up so it's in the middle of the stitched stamping, and that will make sure that it'll be lined up all the way around for the little flowers. I hope that makes sense. So the next one along, we've popped it right in the middle, So when we stamp it back down again, it'll give it that nice little border because these are all nested. All right, adding more ink. So balmy blue ink. And if I've done it correctly, we should have a nice little image all the way around. Like so. And this is fine that we've got all the other images because this is going to go over the top and we're not going to see it. So that might not work if you want to stamp in the side here. If you do want to do that, all you would need to do would mask off the areas that you don't want to stamp. So we have that. We can move that out of the road. Now our next bit of stamping is going to be with the Night of Navy. I'm using the sentiment Sending You a Handmade Hug, which, let's pop that over here so you can see the card. That is from that gorgeous set Crafting with You. And I'm also going to use the little flowers, or the flower that's in this set as well. So we're going to grab that out. This is great for any crafter, whether you're sewing, you're knitting, you're a paper crafter or a painter. This sort of works for everyone, which is great. So I'm just going to add these little stamps onto the blocks. And we're going to stamp the sentiment in that Night of Navy on the left-hand side of the little label. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Yeah, hopefully I explained it well enough. Sometimes I talk in circles. So just on the left-hand side. Perfect. And then before we start popping those together, I'm just going to adhere the DS piece down onto our basic white matting piece. That way we have good placement of your DSP. Isn't that gorgeous? This DSP is really good for both masculine cards and feminine cards. And I will admit, when I first saw the catalogue, I didn't like it too much, but it's probably one of those ones that I've used a lot. As you can see, the last 3 weeks have been in these sorts of colours, and the last 2 weeks have used this suite. Okay, so we have that placed where we want it. We're going to add our little flowers here in both Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. I'm going to start with Balmy Blue. And I'm just going to place one there. This is going to cover up, so we don't want too many on. I'm just going to place 2 Balmy Blue. Sorry guys. We're moving on to the darker colour of Night of Navy. So I'm not going to clean my stamp. I'm just going to ink up in Night of Navy. It'll be fine. And add a couple of those flowers at the top. And I'm also going to add 2 for the bottom. I'm just going to grab a drink.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have you heard me coughing?
I heard you coughing.
Thank you. That's a combination of having my spit go down the wrong way before, but I've also got the heater on under my desk. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that when I get hot, I start to cough. So that's probably not helping. All right, so we've got our simple stamping done. Let's layer up our 2 labels together. And my wonderful hubby heard me, so he brought me a water to drink. He's a good man. So lots of dimensionals. Oh, Marion, she loved it as soon as she saw it. She might, Judith. It's one that I think we've both used quite a bit. Let's try and line that up in the middle, like so. I'm going to also add more dimensionals down to pop this down onto the card base. So that's a German Shepherd. She probably saw a crow. She's got a real thing about birds and especially crows, and we've got crows next door in the churchyard all the time. Okay. And of course we're going to add more dimensionals to our card base. Luckily dimensionals are quite cost effective because I do go through a lot. So Sharon said she got the suite because she loved the colours in the paper but didn't realise it had animals on it. Oh, okay. I think the animals are cute. I live in a farming area and foxes are not liked in my area. But I think foxes are cute, so, you know, like, look at them. They're so cute. So my card base, I did score it when I cut it. I'm just going to burnish that edge, and then we're going to pop that down over the top. I've got a little bit of ink. Obviously, I had on my fingers on my label, but we're going to cover that up. It'll be fine. Can you see that? Usually it's red that I end up having on my fingers and then putting all over my card, but that'll be fine. Okay, let me grab that ribbon, which is the Night of Navy bordered ribbon. This is in the annual catalogue as well. I'm just going to do a little bow. This is really pretty, and it's really soft as well, this ribbon. There we go. Marion has black smudges, yeah. Memento's not too bad because it does dry fairly fast, but yeah, my red certainly doesn't dry fast at all. So we've got that. I'm going to add that down with a glue dot, just a mini glue dot. And then to lastly finish the card, we're going to use some tinsel gems. This is the four pack, 4 colours. I think that's what it's called. Tinsel Gems 4 pack. And I think that's a brand new pack. The tinsel gems are my favourite. I think they have really pretty colours in them. So this is the 3 pack here, and this is the 4 pack. We're going to use the 4 pack for that blue colour. And we're just going to add a couple down. And these have a really nice little sparkle inside them as well. on there, and another one up top. It's a really simple card, really pretty one as well. That ribbon covers up that little spot that we had there as well. And there we have it. Very, very simple. Love the colours. So we've got like Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Balmy Blue in that suite. I think it's on page 46 of the catalogue. Pretty sure. Let me just have a quick look. Oh, there we go. Yeah, page 62. So a little ways out, but absolutely gorgeous suite. And the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle used the products in this suite for their cards for the month. So isn't this gorgeous? They made a card just with that, the dies. Very nice. All right, so there we have it. Very, very simple card. So if you're looking for simple, that tutorial bundle is perfect for you. All right, everyone, I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions, any comments? I will have a new theme for Tracy Sunday Challenge on Sunday if you would like to join me on that one. I'm not even sure. I think it might be a sketch challenge coming up. So for all my ladies that love the sketches, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, if you're interested in my card class in Bendigo, please reach out to me. Like I said, there is still time for that. If you're placing an order, you can order any of the products that I've used on today's card through my online store. Please use that host code. I've got those wonderful specials for you, the tutorial bundle and the Handmade project, which is this one here. All right, I'm going to head off because it looks like I'm going to start coughing again. But thank you so much all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate your time. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. And I hope this is not coming down with something. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great weekend and I'll see you here live next Thursday. All right, everyone, bye-bye.